Have you ever felt stuck, trapped by your thoughts, by the past, by fear of the future? Have you ever tried to control everything, only to end up exhausted, anxious, and further from peace? And have you ever wondered, what if the very effort to control life is the root of your suffering? Welcome back to the channel that meets you where your mind is and gently plants to where your heart truly longs to go. Today, we will explore one of the most profound lines ever spoken in Buddhist teachings, a single sentence from the Diamond Sutra that contains the entire path to freedom. Let the mind arise without dwelling anywhere. This is not just a philosophical phrase, it's a medicine, it's a sword, it's a mirror. This one sentence has been described by great masters as the essence of the Buddha's realization. If fully understood, not just intellectually, but in practice, it has the power to untie the deepest knots in your soul. So what does it mean? Let the mind arise. This acknowledges that thoughts will come, feelings will arise, experiences will happen, but without dwelling anywhere. Means you do not attach to them, you don't get stuck in them, you don't cling to them as your identity, your truth, or your cage. It's not about stopping thought, it's about not being trapped by it. Let me give you a picture. Imagine you're standing in a vast, open sky. Clouds float by. Some are light and fluffy, others are dark and stormy. You don't chase the clouds, you don't try to hold them, you simply let them pass. I imagine each cloud is a thought, a judgment, fear, memory, craving, story about who you are. Most of us reach for those clouds, we hold on to them, we build our homes in them, but then we fall when they disappear. The Buddha's teaching is, stay with the sky, let the clouds come and go. Let the mind arise without dwelling anywhere. Let's break this down with examples from everyday life. You get an idea, I'm not good enough. The mind arises, it's okay, but then you dwell. You start building a case, you recall past failures, you compare yourself to others, you spiral at suffering. Same thought, different relationship, you see it, you name it. Oh, they're not good enough story. You breathe, you let it go, it passes, you return to now, that's freedom. Here's another. You fall in love, beautiful, the mind arises, I hope this lasts forever. But then you cling, you fear loss, you obsess, you try to control, that's where pain begins. But what if you allowed the love without grasping the future? What if you stayed present with the joy, knowing it may change? That's true intimacy. That's non-attachment. This principle applies to everything. Grief, let the tears flow, but don't become the grief. Anger, let it burn, but don't become the flame. Let it dance, but don't try to trap it. Success, let it shine, but don't chase it. Failure, let it teach, but don't wear it. This is the middle path, not clinging, not resisting, just a witnessing. You might ask, but if I don't dwell anywhere, don't I become empty, cold, disconnected? Oh, you become free, you become real. To not dwell doesn't mean not to feel, it means to feel fully, but not be defined by the feeling. You become like a mirror, reflecting, but not holding. One Zen master said, when hungry, eat, when tired, sleep. That's it, simple, overthinking, go extra, that's living without dwelling. Now, this sounds beautiful, but how do you live it? Practice, every day. When a thought arises, just notice it, don't fight it, don't follow it, just see it, name it. This is fear, this is judgment, this is hope. Then breathe, then release. When something good happens, enjoy it fully. But say to yourself, this too will pass, and it won't hurt when it does. When something painful arises, feel it, don't escape, but also say, this too is not me, this too will pass. Meditation helps, but so does walking, so does washing dishes, so does holding your child. Every moment is a chance to not dwell, to stay with awareness, not stories. Let me share a story. A man suffered deep loss. His wife passed away suddenly. For months, he was frozen in grief. One day, he sat with a teacher who said, "The pain is real, but your suffering comes from the thought, she should still be here." That's the mind dwelling. The man wept. He realized he could honor her memory, love her still, but let go of the fight against reality. From that day on, he walked with sorrow, but no longer in chains. That's the gift of this teaching, are not escape from emotion, but freedom within emotion. Think of how much of your energy goes into dwelling. Dwelling on the past, I should have. Dwelling on the future, what if? Dwelling on others, why did they? Dwelling on yourself, I always. None of it brings peace. But one moment of release, one moment of not dwelling, and suddenly you're here. The breath, a heartbeat, the sky, the wind, the now. And in that now, you're free. This doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you care better. Because when you're not dwelling, you're present. You listen without preparing a response. You love without expectation. You act without ego. This teaching isn't a concept. It's a path. It's a way of being. And every day, you can walk it. One breath at a time. So next time a thought grabs you, pause, ask, is this truth or just habit? Let go, return. Next time you want to react, pause, breathe, respond from awareness, not attachment. Next time you suffer, pause, ask, where am I dwelling? Then release. This is not about being perfect. It's about practicing presence. Even 1 second of pure awareness is a revolution. Because in that second, you are not your pain, what your fear, what your past, not your image. You are simply here. Live. Wake. Free. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of one of the most powerful teachings ever spoken. If you've had a moment where letting go gave you freedom, I invite you to share it in the comments. Let's grow and awaken together. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you won't miss our next deep dive. Thank you for watching this video.